All right, welcome to your week 24 review video. We're going to start with English. This week we learned 7 sentence patterns. So for subject and verb, I've got some actions here. This is from when we did our clauses. We had our Santa had his bags. One was a subject and one was a verb. So we're going to keep that action. So repeat after me. You guys ready? Repeating after me. Say subject, verb.
Subject, verb.
Good. Next one. Subject, verb, direct object.
Subject, verb,
direct object. Then we had subject, verb, predicate, nominative. Now you. Subject, verb, predicate, nominative. And we're doing an N for nominative. Okay, shh, Kitty, be quiet. Then we have subject, verb, predicate, adjective. Now you. Subject, verb, predicate, adjective. And we're doing an A for adjective. Then we have subject, verb, indirect object, direct object. Now you. Subject, verb, indirect object, direct object. Then we have subject, verb, direct object, object, complement, noun. Now you. Subject, verb, direct object, object, complement, noun. It's you. Okay. Then our last one is subject, verb, direct object, object, complement, adjective. Okay, and we also have these cards that just on basic index cards, I'll show you here. We made them and they just go on the floor or whatever. And on one side it says all the sentence patterns, and on the back, do you want to flip it over, Italia? Is just the letter SV. So then you can have your kids just practicing just with the letters, see if they know. You could flip all the S's over because everyone should know what a subject is. And we've done verbs, so flip all the verbs over and test them. Okay, and we're gonna sing a silly song. So, ready? You can point while I sing the song, okay, Italia? And the song is to Eine kleine Nachtmusik by Mozart. So,
push that button.
no, we're gonna do our actions. Ready? So you get pointing, Italia. Ready? We gotta put on our thinking caps. You guys join me.
Okay.
Subject, verb, direct object. Subject, verb, predicate, nominative. Subject, verb, predicate, adjective. Subject, verb, indirect object, direct object. Subject, verb, direct object, object, complement, noun. Subject, verb, direct object, object, complement, adjective. Let's try that again one more time. Ready? Subject, verb, direct object. Subject, verb, predicate, nominative. Subject, verb, predicate, adjective. Subject, verb, indirect object, direct object. Subject, verb, direct object, object, complement, noun. Subject, verb, direct object, object, complement, adjective. And there's also a different song you could use if that feels too complicated. And I'll post that one. It's to Jesus Loves Me. I'll post both those files. Okay, next we have Latin.
Come here.
So this week,
You want me to carry you now?
when I say ut, you say that. Ut.
That.
Very good. When I say omnes, you say all. Omnes. All. And then I usually get my kids to jump when they say they part and shuffle back, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, do you want to show them, Maxwell? You know how? When I say crederant, you say believe. Crederant.
Believe.
Yeah, shuffle, 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 shuffle. When I say pair, you say bye. Pair.
Bye.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle. When I say illume, you say hymn. Illume. Very good. That was our Latin, and these flashcards are great. So you can play games, memory games, all that stuff. And next we have history. So, can you point and repeat after me? Tell me about Quebec separatism. You say that.
Tell me about Quebec separatism.
Good. Since the 1960s,
Since the 1960s,
separatists in Quebec have argued for the separation from Canada
the separation from Canada
to maintain their French language, culture, and customs. The issue still remains.
The issue still remains.
Yes. So in my class we have the history cards printouts, and I pass one to each kid, and when it's their turn they hold up their picture card, or you could do some actions. So let's repeat it again and I'll show you some actions. So tell me about Quebec separatism. You say that.
Tell me about Quebec separatism.
Good. Since the 1960s, separatists in Quebec have argued for separation from Canada to maintain their French language, culture, and customs. The issue still remains. Okay, let's try that with our song, okay?
I guess he'll be the
About
eraser.
Quebec separatism.
All right.
Since the 1960s, separatists in Quebec have argued for separation from Canada to maintain their French language, culture, and customs. The issue still remains. Since the 1960s, separatists in Quebec have argued for separation from Canada to maintain their French language, culture, and customs. The issue still remains.
Okay, and while we're here, we're going to do our Prime Minister song because we are
Canadian Prime
done our
Ministers.
timeline song.
MacDonald, Mackenzie, MacDonald, Abbott, Thompson, Bowell, Tupper, Laurier, Borden, Meehan, King, Bennett, King, St. Lawrence, Diefenbaker, Pearson, Trudeau, Clark, Trudeau, Turner, Mulrooney, Campbell, Chrétien, Martin, Harper, Trudeau.
And again.
MacDonald, Mackenzie, MacDonald, Abbott, Thompson, Bowell, Tupper, Laurier, Borden, Meehan, King, Bennett, King, St. Lawrence, Diefenbaker, Pearson, Trudeau, Clark, Trudeau, Turner, Mulrooney, Campbell, Chrétien, Martin, Harper, Trudeau.
Awesome. Okay, next. I have so many helpers today. 2-year-olds are so helpful. We have science.
He
What
erased
is
about
natural-
everything.
What is natural selection? Okay, so repeat after me. What is natural selection?
What is natural selection?
Natural selection is the idea, you say that,
Natural selection is the idea
that the fittest survive
that the fittest survive
and pass along their traits
and pass along their traits
to their offspring.
to their offspring.
Okay, and this is to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay, ready? Let's sing it together. Natural selection is the idea that the fittest survive and pass along their traits to their offspring. Again, natural selection is the idea that the fittest survive and pass along their traits to their offspring. Awesome. Next we have the identity law. So,
The identity law.
why don't we just sing the
For addition
song?
states equals A plus 0 equals
We did in my class, everyone had a certain amount of like rocks or marbles, and whatever their amount was, that was A. And then we said, hey, if you have 4 marbles plus 0 equals 4. So that's A. Or if you have 4 times 1 equals 4. So you could pick different numbers for your A and then put it in the formula and see what happens. So let's sing this song, okay? The identity law for addition states A plus 0 equals A. The identity law for multiplication states A times 1 equals A. Again, the identity law for addition states A plus 0 equals A. The identity law for multiplication states A times 1 equals A. Good. And then we're on to geography. If you forgot, we are doing, where's my map? U.S. states and capitals, and these are the last capitals and states that we've learned, and then you know all of the U.S. states and capitals. It's amazing. Okay, so this week we found the very one at the bottom first, and it kind of looks like a letter A, a lowercase a, or you can make it an uppercase A. And we said, do you know Alaska? I'll ask ya. So the capital for Alaska is Juneau. So everyone say Juneau, Alaska.
Juneau, Alaska.
Thanks, Evangie. And then we went up the coast, burp, 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 above California, bing, and stopped there. And we said, it's a good thing you have your sail because your oars are gone. So we could draw a little sailboat in this one to help us remember Salem, Oregon. Everyone say that. Salem, Oregon. And then we went up. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I should show you the pictures while we're doing this. Okay. So there's our question. Do you know Alaska? There's our sail and our oar is gone. And then above that one, we have after being at the Olympics, after being at the Olympics, you are going to be washing a ton of clothes. So we drew an Olympic torch and a washing machine and your clothes up there. So after being at the Olympics, you're going to be washing a ton. You got all those dirty jerseys and clothes and traveling and all that stuff. So that helps us remember Olympia, Washington. Now you say that. Olympia, Washington. And then from there we went over, boop, until we found this one that kind of has, it's tall and has a bump in the front, which looks like a lowercase b. And we're also going to put in there an uppercase I, capital I. So you can see that on my board here, I and B, and we even drew a little eyeball within the B, and that helps us remember Boise, Idaho. Or you could also, if you wanted to draw a picture of a hoe, if you know what a hoe is, the boys see Ida hoeing. So that's another way to remember it. But everyone say Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
Very good. And the last one we're going to go over, bing. Right there you can see it looks like a nose. You could draw an eyeball and a mouth. And that is our friend Helen. And Helen loves to hike, and she hiked all the way up Mount Anna. So that helps us remember Helena, Montana. You say that. Helena, Montana. Very good. And that is our geography. So I think that's all. And I'll make a John 1 video with all the actions too. Okay, bye.